Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday night opportunity meeting for Quantum Field. We're fired up. Just from a free trip, Aruba.
Aruba.
So, hey, Onyx, how are you?
Hi.
Amazing sponsor, our amazing upline. Did you get your hair cut again? Your hair is growing like a weed, thanks to X39.
I know it is. It's crazy, right? Crazy good. Crazy good. Great. It's great to see you all. Welcome, everyone. I'm very excited about where we're going and tonight's call. We had so much fun in Aruba together. It was really great to break bread and just to be with each other and interact with each other. And now, you know what I'm really, really excited for? This is it. It's coming up. And so I've been talking all day about it. It's been absolutely amazing. So many of my friends are already signed up. But anyway, it's good to be together.
Guys, we want to welcome everybody tonight. This is a first level view. So we're going to give you like a top tier view of exactly how the X39 technology works and what it's doing for people. We got some incredible testimonies. So text a friend, even if you're brand new, say, hey, you got to take a look at what's going on because there's nothing out there that reactivates your own stem cells. And you got to hear about it. Tell them they got to hear about it. And it's all going to happen tonight. We're going to be fun. It's going to be very exciting. We even got a couple on here that came to the free Aruba trip. They're going to tell you what they experienced, what they saw, where they believe everything's going. The inventor, the CEO of the X39, David Schmidt, was at the event, and they're going to tell you exactly what they experienced in Aruba for free. Is that incredible that we could travel for free because of an incredible technology that we heard about it from our friend Onyx Cole?
Absolutely. So, hey, we want to welcome each one of you around the world, and we're super excited to have you on tonight. So whoever invited you will be your sponsor. So congratulations. And once you get enrolled, we are now officially business partners. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to be talking about this amazing patch X39. So it looks like this for those of you who are new, tiny little patch. The inside of this is made of nano-organic crystals. You peel the paper off the back and you put this on your body, actually anywhere on your body. So you wake up, you want to put it on your shoulder, feeling a little bit achy on your shoulder, put that patch right on there. You can actually put it below your belly button or behind your neck is where all the case studies are. I have mine actually tonight underneath my belly button. So you wear it 12 hours on, 12 hours off. You put it on the morning when you brush your teeth. It's best to put this package as soon as you get enrolled and they arrive at your house or the person who sponsored you gave you a sleeve, borrowed you a sleeve. You put it right by your toothbrush. So in the morning, you don't forget to put it on. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. At night, when you go to brush your teeth again, you peel the patch up, throw it in the garbage. Goodbye. Rest, rejuvenate, let your body begin to work and heal. Absolutely incredible. So sometimes you're going to get a testimony that you don't feel going on in your body. I got several amazing testimonies. Again, this patch does not heal your body. It actually puts your body on a reboot and your body begins to heal on its own. I've got my eyes reversed in aging. Woo! 6
I know, right?
That is huge. Yes, yes, yes. My sensitivity in my gums, I no longer have. Restless leg syndrome, completely gone. My body healed. And I'm telling you, I did not feel those testimonies. So it's amazing what's happening. And my favorite one is mental clarity. Yes, at 61, I'm like, whoa, I am sharp as a whip. I feel like I'm 25. So
Poor
again,
Steve.
What's that?
Poor Steve.
So again, this patch did not heal my body. It put my body on a reboot and it just started to, my body began to heal on its own where it was lacking, slacking. And I'm telling you what, it's absolutely incredible. Am I going to continue to wear this patch? You better believe it, baby, because you don't know what else is going to heal in my body. So remember, as you age, your stem cells start to die off, be lazy. So this reboots your stem cells and activates new stem cells. Absolutely incredible. You're going to hear some amazing testimonies tonight, but we just want to make sure you know this does not heal your body. It just puts your body on a reboot, and God intended for each one of our bodies to heal on its own, and that's what it does. Amazing. I call this a little magic patch. So we're so excited to have you on tonight. So again, for those of you who are new, whoever invited you, will you be your sponsor? They might have sent you a link through a text or an email, and you can also use that to enroll. Or if they gave you this order form, maybe in an email or a text, this is a great way to sign up as well. So there's different packages that you can get enrolled with. We're going to explain them in just a little bit. You get in where you can afford. That is the most important thing. Get enrolled, get started, get your testimony, have your body start healing on its own. And you want to make sure that on this line right here, there's an auto ship. You want to make sure that you click that auto ship. A lot of people say, you know what, I'm going to get in and I'm just going to be a user. Well, did they tell their mother, their brother, their neighbor, their sister, their coworker, and you know what else? And they go, you know what? I want to promote this and to make it a business for me to make an income. So the sky's the limit on the income. You got to do some work to get the income. But I'll tell you what, the most amazing thing, I like free. I like to be able to do something and then eventually get the product for free because I'm making an income. So that's what we're going to teach you to do. We're very excited about where this is going. I'm telling you, when we were in Aruba, I'm telling you, we are quantum field right here on this Zoom. We overtook it. Woo! Quantum field was like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 10 in qualifying. So this is absolutely incredible. You need to know you are with the right company, the right product, and the right team will take you to the finish line. We're excited to have you on. We're blessed to be your host tonight and presenters. So welcome, and here we go.
Guys, Gene and I were praying for over a year to find a product that our friends could win and succeed with. So when we were introduced to this incredible X39 stem cell reactivation patch by Onyx Cole, we literally, at first, we just listened, wanted to hear more because we respected her as a friend, just like your friends respect you when you give them a call. And we listened to see exactly. Now, she called us years before when she got started, but we weren't open at the time. But at this point, in April, this past April, we were looking and praying. She came to Gina's birthday party 3 days later. She gave us a call. We talked about it. She explained what was going on. We did a little more research, and then we got excited about what we had our hands on. So again, welcome all the brand new guests. You are going to be blown away tonight, and you will not be able to sleep after you hear everything that you're going to hear tonight. So I'd like to throw this back to Onyx because she has been promoting and launching this X39 patch since basically it got launched, pretty much pre-patent pending. All right. So now it just recently patented. So we just got started on the rocket ship that she created, and it has gone wild since we started July 1st. So I want you to hear a little bit of history, what she's found out about this patch, what's happening, and where we're going. So Onyx, maybe you could, as I pull up the first slide, you kind of talk a little bit about what's happening.
Sure. So LifeWave is actually a 19-year-old company. That would, to my mind, that would be considered a legacy company. And in the first 16 years of business, they basically did $20 million annually. It took David 10 years of research and development. David is our founder, our owner. He's the inventor. He's the CEO. And it took him 10 years of research and development, $4.5 million to bring the X39 to market. He launched X39 in January of 2019. I joined the last day of July 2019, and we finished 2019 at $70 million. We finished 2020 through the pandemic at $140 million. We finished the following year at $280 million. Last year, we finished at $320 million. And last month, we finished at $31 million for the month. X39 makes up more than 80% of corporate's total sales. We are legally open in more than 70 countries, 75 countries, and the United States is the #1 market by far. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity, and I don't know anyone who isn't interested in stem cells. Like Gina, I had huge shifts in my life. I'm not somebody that has any pain. I noticed immediately when I started to wear the X39 that I was sleeping better. How did I know that? I was having these vivid dreams. And then after 3 weeks, I wasn't just having vivid dreams, y'all. I was remembering my dreams 3 and 4 days later. Then I noticed, I went to California with an esthetician friend of mine, and she said, Onyx, you know that age spot on your face? I said, yes. She said, it's 75% smaller and 75% lighter. Then my hair started growing like crazy. And like Gina says, I now go get it cut every 2 weeks because I try and keep it short, and it just keeps growing. And then I also had an amazing testimonial. I have one of those fancy periodontal dentists that maps the pockets in your gums. I have the map of the pockets in my gums pre-X39. After wearing X39, just like Gina says, 12 hours on, take it off, throw it away, rest and rejuvenate for 12 hours, put the new patch on. After wearing X39 for 1 year, I went into that fancy dentist. He starts mapping the pockets of my gums, and he said, Onyx? And I said, yeah. He said, what's going on? And I said, what do you mean? He said, 75% of your pockets are gone. I'm like, wow. He's like, has your dental hygiene changed? I said, no, sir, I'm sorry, it has not. And he said, well, this doesn't make any sense. And I said, well, I've been wearing this amazing patch called the X39. After 2 years of wearing X39, I went in, he opened my mouth, and he says, wow. I said, what's that mean? He said, these are completely healthy gums. So I never felt anything shifting in my body, but oh my gosh, has my body been able to shift and heal itself. This patch doesn't heal you. It doesn't fix you or mitigate you. This is your body healing itself. But wow, can you imagine? So I don't know what the product is going to do for you. The only way that I know is for you to actually wear the product yourself. I tell everyone, give this a minimum of a 90-day trial. We know collagen regrows in your body in 90 days. It's $299 plus taxes and shipping for a 90-day trial. I think you're worth it.
Thank you, Onyx, so much. We're going to hear more from her. I mean, the exciting thing is that she's been involved for 3 years. We've known Onyx since our kids babysat for her years ago when her kids were toddlers, ours were teenagers. Yeah. And we were in business together before, and we had incredible success. But this product right here is so unique and nobody else has it. And that is what is going to allow you to win and win big. But I will say that when you got history together, you can really be able to accomplish things much quicker. So we're excited to be in business again together. Now, if you haven't been patched yet, you definitely, after you heard Onyx, want to get your patch on you. Gina explained how you wear it, but you want to get it on as soon as possible because you want to start getting your own testimony. And by all means, don't just be selfish and put it on yourself. Put it on every loved one that you've got, your wife, your kids, your co-workers, friends and relatives, your mom and dad, aunts and uncles, because everyone, like Onyx says, has a different, unique testimony because all of our bodies are different. But I will say that anyone that's been wearing the X39 is going to get some kind of a testimony. Some of them are we call one patch wonders, what we're going to have on here tonight. And some people are going to be, might take a little bit longer for your testimony. And sometimes the deeper it is, the more issue it is, takes a little bit longer, but make sure you get your patch put on as soon as you possibly can. Now, one thing that I didn't know, I was a pro athlete for over 25 years, and I never was told that at 30 years old, half of your stem cells are active, and it doesn't take long to become 30. Think about it, 25 years old, you're almost to 30 and half of your stem cells are going to be active. That is not good. And at 60, almost no stem cell activity is going on in your body. You've got stem cells, but that's why people, as they get older, are more prone to sickness, disease. They recover slower. They feel sluggish, okay? So low in energy. And this patch doesn't only work as you get older, it actually is helping even 20-year-olds. My friend Carl and Kathy Firestone's son, Luke, with only at 23 years old, right?
22.
22 years old. In 5 weeks, his cystic acne that he'd been going through, you can imagine the emotional feeling that a young kids have when they're going through that. And within 5 weeks, all the cystic acne on his back and his face was gone. Think about how he felt emotionally and his self-esteem because of that. And it's incredible that he wore a patch that nothing went in his body, didn't have to take any pharmaceutical drugs that would hurt him inside him. So that's incredible. Now, how does the patch work? Gina explained it a bit, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more. It's got these organic nanocrystals in it. For those of you that came on late, you put it onto your body portrays light. The light from your body activates your copper peptide. If you've not ever heard of copper peptide, go and research that. You're going to find out it's the holy grail of anti-aging. Its symbol is GHK. When your copper peptide level is elevated, it reactivates your own stem cells. Now, every organ in your body is made up of stem cells. You want your stem cells active, and as you get older, they become stagnant. So every organ has stagnant stem cells in it as you get closer to 60 years old. What the two biggest things that you'll know that are unique about your own stem cells being reactivated versus injections, which is the only other way to activate your stem cells, is number one, the price. It costs thousands to tens of thousands to up to hundreds of thousands of dollars to be injected by stem cells. They only usually work in a joint or a muscle, and they do not travel to all of your organs in your body like the X39 does. So the two most important things to remember is the price, $99 for a month's supply. You can't go to a high-end therapist or most doctors for $100 for one visit, let alone $99 for a month supply, like Gina was mentioning. And you want all your organs to be reactivated. Now, Onyx went over this. It's a 19-year-old company. Get this, it was last 12 years doing about $20 million before Onyx came on board, and her by herself promoting the X39 only took the company from 20 million to 280 million, and the X39 creates 80% of all those sales. Now, since Gene and I got started, it's gone up to 320 million, and it's projected. David Schmidt was at our home a couple weeks ago and said that they're running toward 400 million by the end of this year. So you were on a rocket ship by getting started with us and it's open in 75 countries, which is unique because a startup, which we don't like because they usually don't ever start up, they are only usually open in a certain amount of countries. But here you could sponsor somebody all through Europe, all through Asia, Australia, all over the world. There's different countries that are open. And, you know, when you get started, a cousin, a relative, a friend of yours, they know somebody in another part of the world, and now you can get them sponsored as long as they're in the 75 countries. And what's unique about that is the sun has gone down here in Florida, and the sun's come up in Australia. So we had an Australian call this morning, which was jam-packed with excitement. And those folks are out promoting the X39, and as you sleep, your business is growing. How many of you are making money while you sleep? Would that be pretty exciting for every one of you? The longer you sleep, the more money you make, which is very, very unique. Now, David Schmidt is the inventor of the X39. He's actually the CEO of LifeWave, and he's got over 130 patents. I don't have friends that have 5 patents, let alone 130 patents. So this is a very, very unique technology that took 10 years of research and $4.5 million before they brought it to market. I hope you got some stamina and some grit to you, because this gentleman took 10 years before it was even launched. And then when Onyx came on to play, took this company on a roller coaster ride up to $280 million. Now, we've got a patent that was just approved July 2020, so we have years. And that is why people are winning, because we've got a unique product that nobody else has. Almost all products that are in a word-of-mouth business, a network marketing type style business, are what we call Me Too products. And that's why so many people that you talk to might not be winning and succeeding, because all the companies have the same products: weight loss, skincare, supplements, shampoo, makeup, same stuff everybody's got that you can get at the local department store, health food store, online, on TV. And it's very difficult, even if you got a unique collagen, to compete with what they're talking to people on TV and online and at these stores. But when you've got a product that nobody else has and everyone needs their stem cells reactivated, or they're living with stem cells that are stagnant, you are onto something in a big way. Now, here's some of the things that the product is doing. We're going to get to some testimonies in a little bit, but pain relief is huge. We're seeing incredible relief with pain. Some people within one patch, within 12 hours, reduced inflammation, wound healing, energy and vitality. You will recognize that Gina, myself, and Onyx have got energy. We are obsessed with our friends winning with their health and then with their finances. And there's not many people that can go to work and have somebody obsessed with them winning and succeeding in life. And that is what we want you to be doing. Now, Gina, maybe you tell them a little bit about mental clarity, what you've experienced on the patch. Tell them again.
So mental clarity, that is like my last testimony that I received in the 9 months we've been wearing the patch. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. I am always a note taker, and I'm telling you, the mental clarity that I have is absolutely incredible. My brain is so sharp. I don't have to write things down. I remember like clockwork. When you wear this patch, I don't know how long it'll take you. Now that took me about 7 months to have the most mental clarity that I have right now. Absolutely incredible. So be patient. Wear this patch persistently, consistently, because you don't know where it's going to start healing in your body. So be patient on where it's working and what's happening. Faster recovery and exercise, guys. Absolutely incredible. Skin appearance. I mean, the wrinkles are disappearing. I'm telling you, it's like age is reversing. It's incredible. You're going to get excited when you start seeing and feeling these amazing testimonies.
Guys, we were just in Aruba and the people could not believe the folks that were there with X39. Nobody, as far as the guests, could believe the age of the people that were there. They said, there's no way that you're 60 years old. To Gina, I don't tell you how many times. This is very unique, what is going on. Again, I told you, I was a pro athlete for over 25 years, and I was living in pain after 14 surgeries. Now, I'm 59, so after I heard about stem cells becoming stagnant and no activity at 60, I knew I had at least 2 stem cells left. One maybe saying bye-bye to the other. So I couldn't wait to get the stem cell reactivation patch on. And within 1 week, my pain went away. Now, again, it was not, the patch did not heal me. The patch just went under my skin. That the light from my body activated the copper peptide, which reactivated my own stem cells that healed, my body healed itself. So here is a 77-year-old woman's brain that was wearing the patch behind her neck. A normal case study that we've got on our website of startx39.com. The session 1 is she's not wearing the patch whatsoever, has got no stem cell activity in her brain.
This is huge, guys.
Okay. Now, this is not just one 77-year-old woman's brain. This is all of us as we become older, our brain. So when someone doesn't see what we see, a lot of times we believe
wear the patch.
They need to get the patch on, and the minute they put the patch on, they see what we see. Because look at what happens in session 2. The stem cell activity starts becoming a lot more viable to see on session 2. That's 3 weeks with the X39, and session 3 is 6 weeks with the X39 being applied. And now the stem cell activity is vibrant in her brain. And again, this is not just your brain. This is every organ in your body that's at session 1. No activity. Your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your skin. Last thing I want to tell you about the patch before we get into some testimonies is our website, startx39.com, has got 80 case studies, doctors' reviews, and patents and testimonies right on this site so that you could just share. You don't need to know nothing tonight.
That's right.
You just, as soon as someone asks you a question, we share our link, startx39.com. That's another reason why everyone's winning with us, is because we have our own team product website. Normally in our industry, you only get a link given to you, and it shows you all the different free trips that people go on, the money that can be made, the other products, and not just the one product that you want to talk to your prospects or your doctors about, which we've never seen so many doctors enroll so quickly. We've only been promoting it since July 1st. First few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. We're seeing very, very big testimonies with people that have brain, functions that aren't happening properly, like stroke patients, autism kids, and things like depression and anxiety. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. I had no idea that your brain could be unbalanced. Who wants to live the rest of their life with stagnant stem cells and an unbalanced brain? Get yourself on the X39, and symptoms are decreased for PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Then the next thing that happens within 3 months,
come on, ladies, listen to this one.
Collagen starts increasing, wrinkles start going away, hair starts growing like a weed, like Onyx's hair. She has to get it cut like every 2 weeks or something, maybe every week.
Every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's growing.
Increases in structural integrity of both your skeletal and your muscular systems. Guys, this is huge. This is case study. And then in 6 months, your heart reverses in age. And in a recent study that he did, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years in just 6 months. That's absolutely incredible with the X39 patch. This is absolutely incredible.
Okay, here's that website I was telling you about, so you can do all your research tonight. If you can't sleep, just go on here. Do not go and get so much information that you get overwhelmed. Gene and I, we just got started. We put ignorance on fire, and we just started talking to people, and it's amazing how many people they know a little bit about stem cells, and they're interested to hear how you can help reactivate their own stem cells.
When we first got started, I remember asking Honest, I need to know this, I need to know that. What about this? What about that? She's like, hey, ignorance on fire. So we kind of like completely shifted. And when we did that, our business is like booming, skyrocketing. It's absolutely incredible. You don't need to know everything. You send your people that you're prospecting, that you're talking to. Don't sit and try to learn every single thing. Just send them right to the startx39website.com. And I'm telling you, it has everything on there that they possibly would want to know.
100%. And what I always teach everybody in this business is it's not what you know, it's what duplicates. Everybody can send a link, so everybody can build this business.
Absolutely.
And that takes the pressure off too. You don't have to know everything. You've got everything at your hands. But when anyone asks you a question, you just tell them that's a great question. You send them the link, and then they can do their own research. Okay.
So here he's showing on this picture here. This is where the case studies were. You can put the patch behind your neck when he did the case studies, or they were below the belly button. When he did the case studies, everybody had it behind the neck, or everybody had it below the belly button. You wear the patch 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Remember, you throw it away at the end of the day. Drink plenty of water because your body will go through a change. Remember, it's starting to heal on its own. It could detox, all different kinds of things. Healing is taking place. So you want to make sure that you are drinking lots of water so the patch can work the best on your body.
And the interview that we've done with David Schmidt said you only need to wear one patch, and you can wear anywhere you have pain. So you don't have to have a big instruction book or make this complicated. Just stick it where it hurts, and you are going to be feeling incredible.
That's right.
All right. Now we've got some testimonies. You heard a little bit about Onyx's testimonies, Gina's, myself. So Gina's going to bring up a couple folks that can't wait to share with you what is going on with them and since they've been wearing the X39. And again, like we said, the X39 is not healing them. Their body's healing themselves because it's reactivating their own stem cells.
So first up is going to be Brian Dassinger. And I hope I pronounced your name right. Are you here with us tonight? Go ahead and unmute yourself, put your camera on, and let's hear who you are, what you do for a living, and where you're from. And give us your testimony.
Well, you did a great job at pronouncing my name. It is Dassinger.
Oh, great.
And, I'm happy to be here tonight, and I'm happy to give my testimony. You guys are doing a great job, but I am 50 years old, just turned 50 in October. And I was doing a vigorous workout program where I had gotten up to where I was leg pressing almost 3,000 pounds. And I had just gotten a pair of new shoes that were not good. They were kind of out of balance. So as I was doing leg presses on January 18th, my right knee just completely snapped inside, very violently, very fast, very loud. It was to such an extent that it took me about 5 minutes to get up the bravery to even straighten it out because I thought that it had shattered. I went and got a MRI the next day, and the MRI says that my ACL is torn from the femoral attachment with only a few fibers remaining. Grade 1 sprain involving the MCL, bone contusion involving the lateral tibial plateau, and large joint effusion. So it was no minor injury. And the first thing that went through my head, I've got 6 kids, and I had just planned a ski trip for the next month. And I had been looking forward to this ski trip with my kids and family for almost a year. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to ski. I went to my ortho and, said, is there any possibility that I can ski next month? And he said, well, maybe there might be a slight possibility, but probably not. So I immediately started sticking the stem cell patches on it. I don't know if you can see, but I've actually got one on here right now, as well as glutathione, and, started icing it and everything. And lo and behold, within 3 days, I was able to get off the crutches. Within a month, I was actually well enough to where I put a brace on it and I was able to ski for 4 straight days. I figured that I did about 60 runs, including mini blues and 1 black, just to say that I did it. And, it was just amazing. The other thing that went through my mind is that I'm a competitive golfer. I used to be a mini tour pro, and I just turned 50, so I got to move up on the up tees, and I was like so excited about playing golf. And I'm like, oh my God, now I'm going to be in surgery. I'm not going to be able to play golf, and I've got to wait another year. Well, it's been 3 months now, and I started actually playing golf, swinging full, playing full rounds of golf without any pain whatsoever about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
It's been amazing. I'm going to go back to my ortho in about a month and get another MRI and see how I'm doing. But, I'm feeling very, very positive that I will not have to have any kind of surgery. I mean, if I'm able to do what I'm doing in only 3 months, why jump under the knife? So I'd love to give y'all an update at some point to see how that second MRI goes, because I'm interested to know if, somehow the fibers have reattached and, and I'm actually healing.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible, Brian. And you got a lot of, I think you're very smart. You got a lot of certificates on your wall. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an attorney.
Oh, wow. So attorneys like this patch.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, this is great. My wife got me into it, and I've gotten some of my friends to do it. I've got a guy right here across the hall from me that's had back issues for years and years, and I've gotten him to put the stem cell patch on for like the last 3 months. I just asked him yesterday if he's had any issues with his back, and he said no. I haven't had any issues. He's a golfer as well, and I just played golf with him a couple of days ago, and he's doing great as well. So, I just think that there's no way that this could happen without the X39 stem cell patches. I mean, There's just no way.
Thank you so much, tonight, for giving your testimony and sharing, and that's absolutely incredible. I love it because, you do help people as an attorney. You help them in the bad things, the good things. You help them in life. And here you are, you see somebody who's struggling, and you've got something that you can give them, and you just give them some samples, let them sign up, and they start seeing the magic work on their body. Absolutely incredible. Thanks for being a part tonight. And we definitely will have you back on for a follow-up and for you to share after your next MRI.
I'd love to do that. Thank y'all for what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being a part.
Excited to be partnered up with you, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excited to be a part of it. Y'all take care.
Thank you. So our next testimony is Nancy Benton. Are you there? You can go ahead and unmute yourself and turn your camera on, and we're glad to have you on tonight. Nancy, are you here? Okay, well, we'll just keep moving along.
Okay, well, you know what? Brian really shared with an incredible testimony there. And, he's definitely in tune with his body as well, being such a incredible athlete. So that's a great testimony for every one of us to hear. And we're just hearing these kind of testimonies over and over and over again. So let's just talk a little bit about what the X39 can do financially for you before we bring up another testimony of our friends that were with us in Aruba. And we had a fantastic time. So ask yourself what is important to you. I mean, this is the main thing I like the people to think a little bit about. And a lot of times, we're thinking only about health, but there's a lot of people praying right now for their finances. And if you can help somebody with their finances, we're getting two types of testimonies. People are coming to us in tears from what is going on with their body, like we just heard from Brian. And then a couple weeks or a month later, they start coming with us with testimonies with their finances, saying they've never made this kind of money before. So we've only been in this for 9 months, and we have friends that are just winning very big. And that's what we are praying for our friends to win with their health and their finances. So whatever it is that you might be looking for, more family time. Most of the things that we're seeing is people want to have more lifestyle. They want to have more experiences with their family. And what's interesting here is this is a way that you can generate income, because it's very similar to franchising. You can make money without all your sweat equity. So before we heard of this industry, Gina's sweat equity, my sweat equity, as long as we are showing up for work, we got paid. But here, you're going to be able to get paid with you not having to put in every bit of effort for your household income. So you're going to have security, travel more. We just got back from Aruba, 250 plus of our friends, better health, and help people get out of debt, which is incredible. Now, before we talk about how to make the money, let's look at our industry, where it's going. Stem cell therapy is becoming so much more popular. It's like the easiest conversation you can have with anyone. We've been talking to people since July 1st. Nobody's heard of the X39, and everyone wants to talk about stem cells and how important they are to your health. The industry is going to go from 200 million to 300 billion, and that's with a B. And the interesting thing is that our product has got a 100% money back guarantee, which you wouldn't get with a stem cell injection. And it's so much more affordable than you normally would have.
Okay, Nancy, I believe we've got you on now. Nancy Benton, go ahead and unmute yourself. And
there I
am. Yay! Thanks for being a part tonight. We're sorry we were struggling finding you. There's a lot of people on tonight. Yeah. This is exciting.
This is great. And I'm so excited. I'm Nancy Benton. I'm 67 years old. And I'm 67 years young,
Yeah, there you go.
I'm very, very active. I volunteer with the Outdoor Dream Foundation. I take children who have life-threatening and terminal illnesses on their dream hunting and fishing trips. I'd like to give them all patches, but I do gator hunting. So that's my
gator hunting. Yeah.
Claim to fame. I'm the gator wrestler, yeah, that's what I do. I'm a retired nurse. And so I volunteer with the Outdoor Dream Foundation, but I'm an overnight wonder. I had really bad stiffness in my right hand. In the mornings, I could not close my hand. And now, as you can see, it's good. So the first day that I wore the patch, I got up the next morning and my hand wasn't hurting and it wasn't stiff. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is awesome. And all the things that I've found just as I go along. And I got my little cheat sheet, but my big thing was I had bursitis in both hips, and from my hips to my knees were just like knots. And I went to an ortho, and of course he gave me steroids, and it helped for about 2 weeks. Well, after about a month on the patches, I actually got to where I could walk instead of waddle, because for a year it was so painful that I could not move like I should. Now I can pick up my foot and put it over my other knee, and I'm just so happy.
Wow.
Yeah, so the bursitis has resolved itself, and I'm all the time falling and stumbling, and so I bang myself up pretty bad. But I truly couldn't walk right, and it was embarrassing. And so now I'm back to my normal little go get 'em self. But my hair, I would not cut my hair for a long time because it wouldn't grow. And now I'm having to go about every 2 months and get my hair cut. So it's like, yeah. And let's see. the greatest thing to me is, well, the well-being, the feeling of just well-being. I'm a happy-go-lucky person, but a lot of times it was like I just didn't feel like I was on even keel. And as you see, I've got a patch here. I sprained my wrist, so that's where I'm wearing my patch right now. But I just didn't feel like I was on an even keel. And all of a sudden, I just felt like, wow, hey, this is me again. I'm like, I'm back. But the coolest thing is you see people that you haven't seen in several months, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, you look so much younger. What are you doing? I said, a patch in Jesus.
Amen.
So, but they have just done amazing things for me, and I go through this thing and I think, that's different. So I'm like, okay, the patch. So yeah. So I thank you, David Alvey, for telling me about
That's right. Yes. Thank you, Nancy, for being a part tonight. And I also personally want to thank you so much for all you've done with these kids that have their last wish, their terminal. What a blessing, what a gift you are. And I'm so thankful and so glad that he reached out to you with the X39 patch, because now you're able to even put more into it for these precious children that have these terminal diseases. Thank you so much. And what a blessing you are.
My pleasure. They're my blessings.
I know.
So much.
Thank you so much for being a part. Thank you so much. And remember, X39 is incredible, and it does not heal your body. It puts your body in a reboot, and your body begins to heal on its own. So we want to make sure that's clear. This patch did not heal both of Brian and Nancy. Their body began to heal on its own. Absolutely incredible testimonies. Thanks for both of you for sharing tonight and being a part of the Quantum Field Opportunity Meeting tonight.
And isn't it interesting that both of these testimonies, we're seeing a better quality of life? That's what we're aiming for, is to help our friends live a life at peak performance. Look at Nancy. She's out and about blessing kids and also wants to live her life, and she's just feeling so much better. And I will tell you that most of the people that have been wearing the X39 are telling us that they just feel incredible.
Yes.
They just have this feeling, like Nancy was saying, I can't explain it, but I feel vibrant. I feel like I can do so much more than I used to do. And the same with Gina, myself. So you got to get yourself on the X39, and don't be selfish. You want to share it with your friends. Now, the compensation plan, we're getting so many testimonies from this, and we're going to have more and more of the people come on here and share about that. We usually do that on Saturdays. So the compensation plan, what it is you're setting people up very similar to franchising in their own business, but instead of promoting sub sandwiches or hamburgers and fries, you're promoting health, stem cell reactivation technology. And you're going to build a right team and a left team of people that want to get started in their own business. No brick and mortar. They get to run it from their house. They get to build it. Either they do it through their phone, they can text, they can use social media, they can email, but we build it, a lot of it. 90% of our meetings are right here on Zoom, like we're doing tonight. And and everybody that's on here tonight, hundreds and hundreds of people are getting signed up, and people you get put in, and the friends that you put in, everybody gets placed underneath everybody. Nobody knows anybody, but you get paid for the people that you don't know, up to $25,000 per week. And our basis of our business is just built on putting 2 friends to the right and 2 to the left. And that's called a manager. And we just go manager and help people go manager. That's the basis of the business. And then it just takes off from there, because they start feeling these kind of testimonies like we heard tonight, and it gets crazier and crazier. Now, there's more money to the comp plan, but we don't go too heavy in it, because if you don't get excited about over $1 million a year, you're probably not going to get excited about anything more. But the matching bonus is unlimited. So you can make as much as you want here. And this is where the company rewards you better for the people that you bring in. I was blown away that you get paid for people you don't know, because that doesn't happen in sales. But here you get paid for people you don't know, and you get paid more for the people you do know. So as you bring in somebody personally that you know, company's going to give you 25% of what they make in the team commission. So if they're making $1,000 a week, you make 25,000. When they're making 25,000 a week, you're going to make 6,250 people. I mean, to $6,250 per person that you help get there personally. When they bring in somebody, and by the way, when your friends bring in somebody, they're going to probably sponsor 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. That's the second level, and you're making 20% off that. Now, the second level, those guys bring in 10 people, you're making even more people. Take all those people times 10. It's incredible how lucrative the compensation plan is, all because of product like this. And when you have a product like this that nobody else has and everybody needs, and it works like we're hearing tonight, it is a very, very huge opportunity. We've got ways that we sample folks. We've got little sample envelopes that we put the patches from the sleeve that have 30 patches in it, break it down so we can share when you're at the hardware store, you bump into a friend that you forgot about, or you're at the hair salon, you can share it with a friend. Anywhere and about, grocery store, you're prepared and you have the instructions of exactly how to use it, and they can go home and go to startx39.com, like you said, like you're seeing on there, and do their own research. So it's very quick. You don't have to take a lot of time explaining it because people see it right away. Now, here's our website called Build 331. Onyx, maybe want to come on real quick and just tell everybody how we've made it so simple to share with everyone. We just talk to 3 people a day, follow up with 3 people, put somebody on a Zoom or put them in front of the opportunity, but you could share yourself, which is, you can find the presentation we're doing tonight right on Build 331. Onyx, you there? Okay. Right now, what we want to do, and by the way, it's so simple. You can go on here tonight if you can't sleep and you're so fired up like we were when we started hearing about what was going on. You could do your research. There's 9 steps for success, and we've got a duplicatable system. Like Onyx said, everybody's doing the exact same thing. I actually in Aruba was on the beach and our training was going on. We do these opportunities like tonight, and then Saturday we have a training, and Deborah Hardnett was doing an incredible job. A huge leader already in the opportunity business here with Quantum Field, and she was training everybody, and we were at the beach in Aruba and not having to do the training. So tonight we've got a special couple that was in Aruba with us, and they are so excited to share a little bit about what their background is and what they experienced on this incredible free trip, and how important it is for you to come join us on the next one. So is John and Crystal available? Can you guys unmute yourself and share your camera?
John and Crystal Casto.
Tell us a little bit about what went on in Aruba.
Hey, Steve and Gina. Actually, John's still napping from Aruba.
Hey guys. Oh my God. These guys are so fun.
Our heart's still there.
And these guys, where do you guys live again? Tell everyone where you're from.
Yeah, we're from West Virginia, and we're both RNs. We actually met in nursing school, and we got introduced to the patch from another friend of ours. It's a nurse. He's actually a nurse practitioner, and to be honest with you, I took his sample patches to prove him wrong, because he's a really smart guy, and I thought there's no way this guy could be tangled up with this little thing that just seems like it's not even real. 5 days later, I called him and I said, how do I get in on this business opportunity? My head is swimming, my knees. I was having to lean on a handrail to walk down the stairs in the morning from knee pain. 5 days later, I walked downstairs, was doing my morning cup of coffee, and I thought, I didn't lean on the handrail this morning, and started like a maniac going high knees up and down the stairs just to see if my knees were hurting. And they were not hurting. So knee pain's gone, shoulder pain's gone. But so we jumped on the opportunity. We wanted to share it with as many people as we could. All of our family and friends are wearing the patch, and we were blessed with being able to go to Aruba, which again, maybe I'm just a skeptical kind of person, but we really felt like that it was too good to be true. Even after we received the notification we were going,
Yeah, I was like, until I get on that plane, I will believe it then, because I still didn't believe it. So you sure?
Yeah. So we packed our bags, got on the plane, and even on the plane, I was thinking, well, we'll probably have to pay for this. We'll probably have to pay for that. You know, we'll probably have to do it. No, listen, all expenses paid, flights, food. We ate like kings.
Yes.
The resort was absolutely beautiful. I'm going next year. I don't know where, but I will be there because we just had the time of our life. It was so relaxing, and particularly the food. We had a concern.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm a very picky eater. I do not like seafood. So we have visited other islands, and I'm all everything seafood, and I hate seafood. And I thought I'm not gonna be able to eat anything. And I'll tell you what, I had a variety of food. I mean, it was amazing. This buffet, and it was amazing. It really was. I'm just so glad to be by your side.
Hey, listen, it's been a good thing for us, and just very thankful.
Yeah.
Did you meet some fun people?
Pardon me?
Did you meet any fun people?
We did. We met a couple of fun people that, from West Virginia. We chase Bigfoot around quite a bit, but we're not chasing Bigfoot anymore. We got to meet Onyx Cole. We got to meet Steve and Gina Merritt. We got to meet fabulous Mike Hernandez and his beautiful wife. And I mean, we got to Dr. Schmidt, the inventor of this marvelous device. We got to meet all these people. They are real. They are our leaders. Steve's already gone over it. These 3 or 4 people have taken this company from $300 million in just a very short amount of time. And I'll tell you what, we feel very thankful to be a part of the team. Yes. And just felt like that, we had been a part of the team and they're friends for years. They made us all feel very welcome, literally. And it just could not have been any better. And I just appreciate it. Thank you all very much.
Yes.
And I'm guessing you left there knowing that you can build this business.
Yes, very much so. Especially after talking to other people and seeing some of the income levels. Yeah, I mean, just particularly for me, Mike Hernandez, just what a story. I mean, everybody's got a great testimony, right? But for some reason, his just really grabbed a hold of me. And I mean, everybody's did, but realistically, the only thing you need to become very financially well off, for financially and just your feel gooder, is this patch and a little bit of motivation and this website that Steve and Gina and Onyx keep talking about, and just leaning in on their leadership. So we're just thankful to be a part of this team and all the great things that have come our way. I mean, I don't know what to be excited about. How good I feel from the patch. You can pick one of the 3. How good I feel from the patch. Okay, I'm a winner. Then I look at the checking account and I'm like, wow, I'm a real winner. And then I'm sitting in Aruba looking at things that look like pictures you've got some kind of special filter on. I'm like, man, I'm like a triple winner. So,
but inquiring minds want to know, will you be at This Is It?
Yes. We will be at This Is It. Matter of fact, all of Team West Virginia and more, some of our teammates here in West Virginia have already signed up. So it'll be me and Krista and Adam and Chris and Stacy and Bobby, and then a few more coming to This Is It in Tampa, August 18th and 19th. This is it. This is going to be where it really happens. And this is going to be it for people like me who don't have any idea what I'm doing. This is where we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the training and learning how to do this business and be successful, and learn it directly from the people that are slaughtering it. They're killing it. They know how to do it. And I'm excited. I wish we were heading there now.
Guys, you know what? I was so excited to have John and Crystal on here today because, we were out there and these guys had 3 couples, they're upline and somebody they sponsored. All 3 couples were there from West Virginia. And, they've basically been doing it all. I mean, they've been plugging into our trainings, but they're out there doing it. And 3 couples from West Virginia, guys. So I don't know where you live, but I mean, that is way out there because they know that Gene and I drove up to West Virginia And it's a lot further than what we thought it was. We were there and we were fired up, and we did the best to explain to everything what's going on. But the exciting thing is that this is the first time we really got to know these guys, and that is what is all about. I mean, you kind of wonder in this business who's going to go take and build it. You don't even know who's going to build it, but we got connected. We're excited. We don't leave anyone behind, because just like in nursing, you got to get trained on exactly what to do, because your life depends on it. Well, guess what? Your life
depend on you.
Yeah, your life depends on it here too, because we don't want you to be doing the wrong thing. So we're setting you up. We've got this call today. We've got a call Friday night. We've got a Spanish call for those tomorrow night, and we got a big event coming up August 18th and 19th, so that everyone can be up to speed in a weekend on exactly what to do and how to do it. So we'll learn more about that in a little bit. But the key is so excited to be connected with you guys. We're going to have fun together, right? We had such a blast. Was that an incredible trip?
No, I can't even explain it.
Just unreal. Yeah.
Breathtaking, right? Breathtaking, amazingly beautiful.
Yes.
If you tell, let me ask you something. Could you see that the quantum field team was fired up and rocking?
Yes.
I mean, you basically woke up a 19-year-old company. Would you agree?
Yes. You could definitely always tell where quantum field was and where they weren't by the energy.
That's right.
All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much for sharing and being a part. And we're blessed to have you on our team. And we're excited to see you in Tampa.
This is it.
Yes.
Thank you.
And all of you that are brand new, I wanted you to kind of see and feel of how exciting a brand new couple gets excited about what they experience, because you want to hear it from people, real people that are just telling you exactly what is going on.
Yep.
So real quick, before we wrap it up here tonight, we've got our system like we were talking about. We want to make sure you get yourself started now, because now's the time. We've kind of, Onyx paved the way for 3 years. She does not do anything if it isn't the real deal that's going to bless people. All right. And the fact that we're in, and now we've been in for 9 months, and you're hearing from our friends that this is the real thing. Now is the time for you to get yourself moving. And you know what? We have a system that allows you to build it while you're working a full-time job, just like Crystal and John are. So that is what's exciting. Is anything else you would do, starting a restaurant, starting a new company, you'd have to quit what you're doing. Here you get to keep doing what you're doing, and you can build it. Gina told you the order form.
We had brand new SVP break while we were in Aruba in Atlanta, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We had Ken and Lynn Robinson, great friends of ours. We got a text and they hit the highest rank while we were in Aruba. So congratulations to Ken and Lynn Robinson. And that's incredible how this business, you don't have to put all the effort in. People have dreams. Some of them are bigger than yours. Whether you like it or not, down that right team and that left team that I explained, they could go build this business bigger than you, and you have no control over how much money you're going to make, because they want to go and share this incredible technology. And that's what happened with Ken and Lynn Robinson out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, you two. Well done.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations to the two of you. We're so proud of you, and it's just the beginning. So, hey, for those of you who are new, we want to make sure that you get enrolled. This is the order form. If they sent you that, or maybe a link, whichever way. Hey, this tiny little patch to wear it every day, $3.30 a day. This sleeve, $99. Are you worth it? Yes, you are. Yeah. And you know what? I got exciting news for all you new people. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Boom.
Yeah.
So you got it. Let's go. Let's get yourself enrolled. The sooner you get yourself enrolled, the sooner your product is going to get shipped to you, and you will begin to get a testimony.
Onyx spoke about the silver package, which is the 90-day trial on the product. So if you just want to try the product, you can start there. I suggest at least the gold package, because that's just $4.99. You get 5 sleeves, and now you can make every bit of the money in the comp plan we were talking about by getting in at the gold level. You also can upgrade to diamond, or you could start at a diamond if you like, and you make more money in the bonuses, and you get the products down to sleeves that Gina's talking about. Instead of $99, you get them down to $84. You got 2 months paid for auto ship after your first month. So there's a lot of benefits on the diamond package, and you can loan people sleeves as they get started. So when they're not waiting for their product to get there. So if you're serious, come in at the diamond, but like Gina said, pick what you can afford. And then you want to get yourself on auto ship. One sleeve is for one person, and you keep your points of those people that are getting on building the business underneath you, and 2 sleeves is for 2 people. So I suggest you getting everything in the comp plan you can earn on the 2 sleeves. Get yourself at least a gold in on 2 sleeve auto ship. We want to teach you the proper way. Now, a franchise, they tell you you have to do it this way or they take it from you. Here we can only encourage you to start the right way, the way we started and the way that people are winning. So we encourage you to get at least a gold and a 2 sleeve auto ship to begin with. Those of you that are really ready to go rocket, you can get on in the diamond package. Get with your friend right away. Here's some of the sites that we've got. I'm going to go over real quickly. Get yourself on the Facebook field,
Quantum
Field X39 team, Facebook private fan page. Join that tonight so you get all your updates. Onyx has got an incredible YouTube channel that has all these replays and everything you need to know. So you just go to YouTube, search Onyx Coal Network Marketing. It's all on there. And then we've got our team site and our website we talk about with our product. Tomorrow night is Spanish, all about Spanish. Even if you don't know how to speak Spanish, you get on there, you're going to get motivated by Mike and Sai Hernandez. You can just feel the energy. We had our brand new Mexican general manager at the event this past week. And we've learned from Mario that he is ready to rock it in Mexico.
Yes.
So people know people that are in the Spanish community. And Onyx, what's the percentage for the Spanish?
34% in network marketing in the United States is typically what the Spanish community makes up. And in LifeWave, we're not even close to that. If we're at 3%, I'd be surprised.
We've got a 19-year-old startup company
Huge
for all of you.
Yes.
Hey, Reggie Stewart, Friday at noon, is going to be tearing it up. He just hit senior director. He is rocking it, and he is fun, and you're going to have a blast, and you're going to get he will get your people in just like we're doing tonight.
So Friday at noon is a great opportunity for those of you who have people like in a different time zone. It's a great time. Also for lunch, it's a 30-minute, or a few minutes more, but close to 30-minute opportunity. So it's great for somebody to jump on. They can be eating their lunch and watching the opportunity. Absolutely incredible. I tell you what, I would pack that out.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Whoever
Reggie's great.
people on these is going to see the vastest explosion because they're all like franchises in your business. Verdita and Harvey called us from in Aruba and said, hey, we want to make sure we bless everybody. They are prepared. They are fired up. They are going to rock the Saturday day training at 1:00 Eastern time. So make sure you get on there. These guys are rocking it. They're inches away from the second highest rank. Right now, they're at executive director and they are right at presidential director coming on strong. And it's going to be incredible training on Saturday. So that's at 1:00. And by the way, we have had all this success by basically plugging everyone into what Saturday 1-hour training where everybody learns how to make it happen. And that's what's going to happen on Saturday. We've got a live event coming up here in South Florida. If anyone knows anybody, it's going to be incredible next Wednesday. And by the way,
Wednesday, 1 week from today, right, Steve?
1 week from today.
Okay.
Thank you. And it's going to be fun and exciting. There's a lot of energy that's going to happen. The last one we did live was at our house a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Had about 200 people here. So we encourage you to get your people there, even if you're out of.
People flew in from Chicago.
Yeah, people flew in.
Gary Betterman flew in from Chicago.
So feel free. This is that big.
Yes.
Like John was saying, the eyeballs are waking up when they hear what people. We didn't say 25,000 a week for nothing. That can happen. We can't promise anyone. We can't guarantee. But if you want to win and plug into our system, this is a huge opportunity. So to get around the people that are making it happen, we're going to have Dr. Victor Ginchi there talking a little bit more about how the X39 works as well. This is it.
Next week, it's going to be live in person, which I'll be there live, and then it'll also be a Zoom. So anybody that can't get there live, you can still join us on Zoom. You'll be able to participate via Zoom while we're live. It's lots of fun if you haven't done it before. It's great when we do half live, half Zoom.
Yeah.
Yes.
So make sure you get your prospects on there. This is it convention. We spoke about this with John and Crystal, and it's going to be the biggest X39 event ever, and it's going to be in Tampa, August 18th and 19th. The goal is to have you come and bring as many people as you can so they can learn, and they can learn how to build their business. Just like if you wanted to teach someone how to do an occupation like a nurse or a flight attendant, You got to learn this a little bit, but it's not complicated and it's fun. You're going to have an incredible time and you're going to learn with people that are winning. Everyone that came to our house a couple weeks ago for the senior director dinner were blown away. David Schmidt's going to be at this event, the inventor of the X39. It is everyone who's everybody's going to be in Tampa in August.
And I do have tear up order forms for the This Is It convention. If you need them, reach out to me. I'm telling you, it's going to be a sellout. Make sure you get yourself enrolled. And there should be group of 10 increment tickets for you to get. They're non-refundable, but they are transferable. So make sure you get yourself enrolled, get extra tickets. I know some people are running promos. As people hit ranks, they're giving function tickets away. You guys do what you want, but I'm telling you, it is going to be the best event ever. And this is it.
And we've already sold out the first hotel, you all. So be sure to grab a hotel room if you want to grab a hotel room. Steve and Gina have set this up to include us all eating lunch together and dinner together. So while we won't be in Aruba, we will be in Tampa together, and you and your teams will be interacting on a personal level with Steve, Gina, myself, and all the other leaders in this quantum field organization. And there's dozens and dozens and dozens of amazing people that you're going to be able to meet and break bread with. And just like we heard from West Virginia, your belief goes up, your knowledge goes up, you're recognizing that I don't have to chase Bigfoot anymore. I could actually just go around and talk about X39.
That's right. That's right.
So it's been great sharing with you. Here's a big list of all the meetings that we got going on for the week, so you can plug people in, different speakers. I was walking around the beach in Aruba showing how the system is working, and you don't have to be there. It just keeps working for everybody. So this is not going to overwhelm you. You can do your career and build this on the side. And 99.9 of all of our meetings are on a Zoom. So this is something that anyone can do. And that's exciting. So here's some of the schedule. Remember, we've still got for this week, we've got tomorrow, the Spanish meeting that's going to be at 8 o'clock, Mike and Cy Hernandez. Reggie is going to be doing Friday at noon. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock is going to be Harvey and Verdita Monk. So you can see that we don't leave you left behind. We want you to win. We are obsessed with all of you winning and succeeding. And that doesn't happen normally in your job. I mean, your boss is not saying, hey, I want you to get my position. And that's what we're trying to do, saying, hey, we want you at our rank. And that's what just happened to Ken and Lynn Robinson this weekend. So this isn't like 10 years ago. This is happening right now as we're speaking.
That's right. So, hey, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Brian, Nancy, John, and Crystal for being a part tonight. And hey, guys, do not wait. Get yourself enrolled, and congratulations. We are now business partners, and let's go start patching your family, friends, neighbors, and acquaintances and see what happens with this amazing X39 patch on their body. And remember, this patch doesn't heal your body heals itself. God bless you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Español, mucho dinero. That's all I know. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Mike and Cy Hernandez. Same link, same passcode. God bless you guys.
God bless everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you, Sierra, for being in the background, working the system.